Hey guys, this is undercoverdudes all the way from Down Under, and today I have some information about Combat Arms 2, which is called Combat Arms Line of Sight. According to Nexon, Line of Sight is a revamped version of Combat Arms. It utilizes the Unreal 3 engine, which is insanely powerful and guarantees easy to run but also impressive graphics. In this new title, there is a big focus on superhuman powers, like telekinetic abilities and psychic weapons. It's taking the whole notion that we see around Fireteam and Quarantine Region and really expanding on it and bringing it into the actual main elements of the game, like Team Deathmatch and whatnot. Line of Sight is marketed as a direct sequel to the original CA, but it seems independent enough that it will truly be a separate game and will be a completely different experience, even though they are both quote-unquote Combat Arms games. Now, I believe this game is Nexon's second chance of making CA what they really wanted to be. They experimented quite a lot with a game we all really do love. And so with Line of Sight, they're going to be taking the most successful features and implementing it into this game, along with trying out some new stuff that they believe will probably go and work, because they know what the Combat Arms player base wants in a free-to-play first-person shooter. Stuff like the really fast-paced combat and the NPC-based modes like Fireteam and modes along those lines. They really resonate with the Combat Arms player base, so it's something that Nexon will really want to go and implement in this new game, and also gives Nexon a lot of creative freedom, because with the original Combat Arms title, they only had a certain limits of what they could do with the engine, because the engine Combat Arms runs on now, the Jupiter engine, is pretty shit. With the Unreal engine, they can do quite a lot, and also to have creative freedom in terms of the whole world and the environment and the backstory. It's much more supernatural than what CA was, where it's just, okay, you're a soldier and you're fighting people, and you got zombies, and it's not as kind of just slapped together as the story was for the original Combat Arms. Now, like all of Nexon's titles, Combat Arms Line of Sight will be free to play. At the moment, it's not known what regions this game will be available for, and I say that because Combat Arms Line of Sight is a completely separate game, as I said before. Nexon explicitly states that the original Combat Arms will be developed independently, so both will get their own updates. So once this game comes out, it's not like, okay, Combat Arms, we're just going to completely stop it. No, they're going to be doing it side by side, because there's two different development teams. You've got the development team that's been working on Combat Arms now, they're just going to be doing what they're doing, but there's also another studio in South Korea that's going to be developing Line of Sight. So along with that, Nexon is going to be working with two very different environments, so their own taste and flavor for what they really want in a first-person shooter will really come out in this new title. Now, closed beta testing is going to be starting sometime this year. They haven't really given us a date, but there also will be an open beta test, and then obviously onto the full release. I would say maybe sometime next year, it would be full release for Combat Arms Line of Sight. Now, obviously, being a Combat Arms YouTuber, I'll be giving you guys the latest updates about Line of Sight whenever they do come out, and also you might get some, secret treats along the way, but we'll go and see what those are in the very near future. But other than that, it's undercoverdudes all the way from Down Under, out.